Hey everyone, welcome back to Chats at the Heart.
Hello.
I'm Chris.
I'm Dan.
Jen.
And do I introduce myself differently each week? I'm Josh.
Usually
I'm
I get in
Josh.
trouble for introducing you, and then you didn't even introduce yourself this
Well,
time.
I was thinking, do I introduce myself as someone else? That's fine. Keep going. On you go.
So this week we're going to talk about video games that have been turned into movies. There is many of them out there. Why we're talking about it though is Mortal Kombat. The new one's coming out.
I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah, I'm keen to see it.
There's been many attempts at it. Like there was even like a fan film that nearly got turned into a feature a while back.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
And it was really good.
Was that with the head in the fridge thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. So there's been a lot of renditions. Obviously, there is an old Mortal Kombat movie, and then there's Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which let's not talk about that much.
Is that the one with horrible CGI?
Yeah, the dragon at the end.
We really should have included that into our CGI episode.
I
I mentioned it. Mortal Kombat. Do you remember Mortal Kombat 2 and the CGI at the end of that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes! There's a bad CGI movie. So we're going to briefly talk about movies we like, didn't like, what we think works, and then even some of our ideas as to what we'd like to see turned into a movie from games. Yeah, so like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
E.T.
Yeah, like it was E.T. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was turned into one, and that was impossible to finish as well, supposedly. So
E.T. was the biggest failure of all time.
Yeah,
there's documentaries about that.
I know on that one of those shows, the games that made us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I think we'll just jump straight into the meat of it. So as I said, Mortal Kombat's coming out. It looks amazing. Who here's seen the original one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a while. But I definitely saw it.
It's up there for actually one of my favourite films.
Can't say I can remember seeing it.
It was. I'll say this though. It was better. It's got the girl from Billy Madison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's one of the main heroine.
Oh no.
Basically.
I forget their names.
Sonia.
Yeah, she was Sonya. That's it. So I think it was better, however, than Street Fighter, which was another.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The only reason it works is because of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And
If
yeah,
you remove him, just the fact that you're watching.
They got Blanca wrong. They got Blanca really
heaps of
wrong.
characters wrong, I think.
Darsim and all that.
Darsim, Blanca. The only one that I didn't mind was Ann Bison. Because he was very over the top and all that. And that guy went in on that character. Like, he played that.
I mean, the fact that they got Guile's hair wrong as well really is disappointing.
Yeah, but do you reckon
Jean-Claude Van Damme
would let them cut it into that?
Look,
And
just do it.
wait, who was
Come here.
Kylie Minogue?
Yeah, that's right. She was the main chick in that one.
For real?
Yeah. She was
Kemi. No, she was Kemi.
Jean-Claude's offsider.
Yeah, Kemi.
I think so.
I think it was Kemi.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really bad either way. So,
Oh wow. Yeah.
As bad as it was, it's one of my dumb
Mortal Komat's going to be great.
Yeah, really keen to see it. So it's probably already out by the time you're watching it. So hopefully it's really good. Can't wait to see it.
It will be out
comes
by the time they're watching.
Yeah, it comes out for us this Thursday, I think. So which is
As
2
of
days from now.
recording, so
Yeah. So really keen for it. The trailer's really cool. There's an animated series that looked really good. Have you seen that one? It's on, I think, Amazon, and it was a lot of fun. Quite violent, like pretty hectic.
Well, I think that's the nature of Mortal Kombat, though.
Well, we touched on it briefly
Finishing moves.
in other episodes about how movies that went a bit too PG sometimes don't work. So you've got to stick with what the game was. It was a violent game. It's called
yeah,
Mortal
they've
Kombat.
always pushed the boundaries in terms of their violence in it to have that gore factor. So
And some of them,
What was that? Sorry. What was that other game? There was Street Fighter. There was the one with the robots and stuff like that. It came out on the Nintendo. The fighting game. Basic Instinct. No, that's a film.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Killer
Not
Instinct.
Basic Instinct.
Do you remember
Killer Instinct. Yeah.
Mutant League Hockey?
Oh yeah.
And it's like you'd beat them up in that, their heads will pop off and stuff.
That was good.
That would make a great
I
film.
Oh, a great short. I don't know if you could make a movie.
Mighty Ducks.
Might except for that in the first scene, like it just totally killed the whole like other.
The most violent version of Mighty Ducks ever. Alright, so let's just jump straight into it. What do we like? I think there's like 39 or 40 main movies out there.
Should we do our top 5?
So I'm thinking top 5. Yeah. Dan, you kick us off.
All right, top 5. Well, we've already mentioned 2.
Of your top 5? Okay.
I actually really like the original Mortal Kombat and
it was a lot of fun.
and I also own the DVD of Street Fighter.
I own both the DVDs.
It's dumb fun, and I enjoy dumb fun movies.
Yeah,
So I understand that it wasn't like there's plot holes and all that junk, but I don't care. Like it's good.
It was better than Double Dragon.
I've actually got another one, which is actually a fan film. So we all know about the Mario movie that come out.
Yes.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to.
I will get to that.
So yeah, we know about that,
worst movie one.
but there is there is a fan film one made. It's called Mario Warfare: The Complete Saga by Beats Down Boogie.
You'll have to put a link in the
on
show.
YouTube.
I'll put a link
Yeah.
there.
Now, when I watched that was actually the best Mario sort of crossover
How is
movie
it?
that I've
How is
seen.
it? Like, is it just a short film? Or
No, it's an hour and 17 minutes.
So it's like a full feature.
Yeah.
Is it like animated or?
No, it's acted live action.
And was it like Goomba's little heads or big heads?
No, they did it really well. I actually enjoyed it and how they did it and their sort of take on it.
Okay.
So that's one of my top 5. So what's
So
that?
three, you've got
That's
3 now.
3. Gosh, it's been a while since I've watched actually. Because you get quite disappointed by games to movies.
It can be disappointing.
It can be. So I only sort of got to 3. I didn't mind the Tomb Raider movie, but not the new one. I think they sort of missed the mark on that.
Okay.
They almost got there.
So the Angelina Jolie one.
But the Angelique, because it was just a bit more sort of action.
I would say it felt very game-like the other ones. Like even Angelina was presented very game-like.
Well, I would suggest possibly even that's the nature of the new game versus the old game. I mean, I think that the new game is very new generation. The movie
granted, because I really loved the new games. Like I played them all, but it just missed something in the movie. Like it was a bit bland.
Well, I guess I missed the exploration and stuff, like what she originally was doing, whereas the newer one,
maybe it was too prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe it was too prequel.
Yeah, it just
there was a heavy setup prequel.
I just we probably need to clarify, out of the 4 of us, who actually plays games?
I used to a lot, but as I've gotten older, I've gotten worse.
Yeah.
So,
it's harder to find time. Yeah,
I
watch a lot of games.
I still
though.
know a lot of the games, and I keep up with it. I know. For example, Monster Hunter is a new movie that came out, and it's based on a game that's only been around for the last 10 years or so.
That was great. We had a great time.
I think it's great, and it actually made my top 5. So.
Okay.
Dang it.
But I will so is that you've got 4?
You've got 4.
Resident Evil. Okay, we'll go with like I think one of the first ones because it had like.
You can just say the franchise. Just say the franchise.
Resident Evil is
all 6 of them. They're amazing.
So that's me.
They're amazing.
All 6.
Yeah,
I'll give you one chance.
in the same way that Dan really likes Mortal Kombat, they're amazing.
Dumb fun.
Okay.
Yeah, they're dumb fun.
Jen, what about you? What's your top 5? So we didn't give you the same heads up we gave ourselves.
Yes, I got here and had to prepare. So I am a lot younger than these guys, being the youngest in the family. So I guess my style of things that I like is possibly different.
There's no Minecraft movie, I'm sorry.
There is.
Is there a Minecraft movie?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But that's not in my top.
Wait, like is it a real movie or like a fan movie?
It was in the list that I was looking at.
Okay. Sorry out there, that definitely shows my age. Apologies.
I feel like it never really came out. I feel like it's a fan film or something because it's nowhere. Like we would have known about it.
Well, yeah, it was on
Minecraft's the
Wikipedia,
biggest
so
game in the world right now.
So I really liked Mario, the Mario Brothers. I grew up younger than you guys, and I just thought it was hilarious.
Okay, hold on, no,
music.
wait. So can I ask one question? Because that baffles me for starters, because the movie's shit.
Oh, it is.
But here's the thing: do you like it as in comparison to the original games, or just because it's crap?
Because it's crap.
Okay, but we can all agree in terms of video game makes as crap.
Oh yeah, the Goombas look nothing like Goombas.
I just wanted to clarify
Little
because
T-Rex
it's just it's a horrendous
As
version
crap
of
as
it.
it is, I'm gonna say
It's as
that-
bad as Dragon Ball Z's movie.
We're not doing cartoon adaptations.
Yeah, we're not gonna because there's no good ones.
All right, so that's one.
Ghost in
Mario.
the Shell was not too bad.
I
it's
also
racist.
liked the Tomb Raider. Like
Originals, yeah.
and also the new one because I really enjoyed the game and I liked that it was
I thought
to the game.
It was
I
to
thought
the
the
game.
new Tomb Raider did a really
Yeah.
good job. That chick.
It was.
Yeah,
She was a Tomb Raider.
I think I definitely liked the originals more, but I really liked what they did, and I'd be interested if they did
Yeah,
do more.
I really
how
want
they
to.
do it.
Hopefully it's just got a bit more. I don't know what it was lacking, but it just needs something just a bit more.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed it, but anyways, yeah, you keep going.
Yep. I don't know. I haven't had like
There
a
is
full...
hundreds.
Oh, there are so many.
Like
A game
Need
though
for
that I
Speed,
think would
Max
be
Payne.
either really great
Say
or
that,
really terrible.
say that. We're gonna come back to that.
What about,
Okay,
what
alright.
about like the Detective Pikachu? Did you enjoy
Oh,
that?
and Sonic.
Sonic.
There was Sonic.
I forgot about Sonic.
Yeah, they were.
Sonic actually wasn't a bad movie.
They
Sonic
were,
was good.
yeah, they were alright. Yeah, like I guess Sonic could be up there,
They
like
wouldn't
maybe
get
because
much
I'm more
fun.
new generation. But
Oh.
I guess I haven't seen as many of like the original and older stuff that I probably would like Mortal Kombat. Well, I don't know about that one. The new one, yeah. But we'll see.
Mortal Kombat was a lot of fun.
Cool.
It was a lot of fun.
All right. Well, I'll.
Open up your list.
Yeah, I thought.
While
it'd
you were
be-
getting your list ready, I'll say Detective Pikachu was not a great movie, but damn, it looked good.
Yeah.
I think they did. The one thing they did was made the Pokemon look amazing, which is what we all wanted to see, and that's why I think that movie was.
I was
successful.
really hopeful for that movie because I was like, man, this could be like really good. And
Not a
then it
great
just
movie,
didn't
but
work.
just like looks wise, it looked great.
The
And that's
Pokemon,
Yeah.
brilliant. The actual movie. It
The
was just-
story was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acted
What's it
terrible.
The main
Everything
actors,
was-
I wanted to slap.
Wasn't there another movie many years ago, and that's where Mewtwo came from?
Yeah, but that was a an animated
cartoon.
movie.
I went and
yeah,
watched
yeah.
that at the cinemas. They
Yeah.
got like a little
Like-
Mewtwo card.
It
that
was
was-
Mewtwo Strikes Back, I think, or the first movie.
And
originally
the
it was called.
tears brought him back.
And actually,
to life.
I've watched that since, and I still get teary about that end scene, eh? Where like Pikachu tries to bash like Mewtwo,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh come on now, mate, you're little. And then Ash tries, it's like, oh.
All right. Moving on from Pokemon. So my number one is Wing Commander.
Great movie. For
I
those
knew
out
that
there
was
that haven't
coming,
seen
yeah.
it, please go
I
see
knew
it.
That was good. I really like that.
I need to watch that again.
I don't even know where you could find it. But
I have it. I have a copy.
no,
of
no,
it.
but I mean, like on any streaming service. I hope it's out there, but
I thought I saw it the other week actually.
if not, I'm sure you can get it on either Google or Apple in the download section.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hire it or something.
Resident Evil series, I'm
Yep.
a big fan.
Yeah, I like them.
There definitely was some better ones than other ones. I liked Tomb Raider and probably the more recent one, I'd say. I thought it was a better film than the originals. Like it just, I don't know, just a bit more.
That death, like where she kills that person for the first time, she ever kills someone.
That was actually
Yeah.
brutal.
Hectic.
That's a
Yeah,
bit
that's
like
pretty good.
actually
Hectic.
you followed the game quite well now thinking about it.
Yeah. I
Just
had
for
to
me,
explain
still.
it to somebody that was just watching the movie with me and they hadn't played the game, so I was like, I had to like explain to them about the game, but.
Doom.
Carl Urban and The Rock.
Oh
Yes, The Rock is in it.
that's
Those
another-
that, like when The Rock had just come off the back of I think Scorpion King or one of those, he
And,
went and was in Doom.
And
it
the
goes in-
innovative way they did the first person.
when it goes
though.
into first person mode, he's got the chainsaw and does
Yeah,
hacks.
that was a lot of
Actually,
fun.
that part is epic. That is-
Oh,
Still,
yeah.
it's
That-
still a lot of fun.
that's
So
cool.
I enjoyed that, but I also thought that it was for sci-fi films. I enjoyed it as a sci-fi film. So
yeah,
I
actually,
enjoyed
yeah.
that.
I'm glad you remember.
Probably am due to watch that again. Actually,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
I forgot about that one.
Michael
I
Fassbender. Yeah.
possibly would have added it as well, although like I liked it as a standalone movie, but I missed what the games brought.
Can I add an honourable mention though? Warcraft.
Warcraft. I really like the look of it. Like honestly, I like the look of it. I don't know why it went wrong.
Almost,
Because that was the guy from Vikings.
Yeah.
The main guy is Ragnar from Vikings, and I love him, man. He's an Aussie, and he goes hard.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant in Vikings.
And the orcs look boss.
Nah,
No, they did. They
did.
What
I
it
didn't
was,
mind
I
it.
thought they looked sick. Like I thought the animation was like
it just kept missing something. You don't know what it is. Like it was like
needed to be bigger.
it just
I don't know what
almost
it
got-
was. Like it's.
So you think they went too big?
No, I think that there was
Or
just
too-
so much story to fit into one
Yeah,
film,
and so then it felt like just snippets of a story.
and so it felt a little, maybe.
No, Leroy Jenkins.
There's no Leroy.
I wish
They're
it
missing
should have been an
Leroy.
honorable mention. Like Leroy Jenkins is one of the best moments
Leroy
ever. It still holds up in pop.
Yeah,
culture.
Anyway, I mean, I did 6. Sorry, I just wanted to throw that out there because I don't think it's on anyone else's list. Let's throw it over to Chris. What's your top 5?
That's alright. I've got so I really liked Doom as
Yes,
well.
yeah,
I thought Doom was a lot of fun. Again, I loved Carl Urban. For me, it came out at a time where I was just into that kind of movie.
Yeah.
So it really worked. Again, I love that first-person shooter. And
I remember when
The
that
Mirror.
kicked
The
off.
Mirror Man.
Yeah, and I
Oh.
still don't know many movies. Like there was that Hardcore Henry movie that came out that was all first person.
Did you watch that at all?
Yeah, and it had some good moments in it, but the concept really actually doesn't work that much in a movie.
Would it
No, it
work
doesn't.
more as a short?
Well, they did it perfectly in Doom, like that short
Yeah,
amount where it worked for that sequence. It also because he was adrenalized and all that, like it really worked for that reason.
And it
but-
is a gimmick. And it 100% is a gimmick.
Yeah.
So that I really liked the same thing in Assassin's Creed as well. I thought that was really good.
That was good. That was
But
good.
we're
I'm
already
gonna have to
covered.
rewatch
Surprisingly good.
Yeah,
Prince of Persia.
And like, I think Michael Fassbender's a great actor.
Oh,
so.
I didn't even, that's good. That's a good.
No, I watched it the other night. It's actually rubbish.
That's rubbish.
Okay.
If you want to know why, watch Everything Wrong With.
I think I watched half of it and then got sorry, Chris. Anyways, that can be.
I did one, The First Hitman, with Timothy Oliphant.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Remember
that was-
I
that
did
was
the
fun.
first one. I thought he did a great job. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was pretty
No,
slow paced. I
that's-
didn't mind it.
No, that's good.
Wasn't
That's
a
good.
big fan of the second one,
remember the
Hitman
second one.
47, Agent 47.
Don't know whether I watched that.
First one was excellent though. Yep, agreed. I forgot about that film.
Same thing. I also like the Tomb Raider series. I
Yeah.
think in general, all three did just a great job for what they were.
Yeah.
Like in terms of movie,
Yeah.
like adaptations. And then again, I love Monster Hunter. It came in at number 5. If the editing was better, it would have came in
the
for me
editing.
a
Was it
lot
bad,
higher.
was it?
It would have come in at probably number 2 or number 1 if the editing was better.
I missed it.
I
I'm
would
gonna have to
ask.
watch
I would ask you to like
It's
do
now
an
available
example.
for-
Do an example like with our conversation of
Well,
the editing.
yeah, like,
but
it's-
it would be too much work. Because
Hold on,
of
like
that.
between me and you, we're doing it now. So I'd cut and then cut and then.
And then just close up. Like,
Well,
it was
the
like-
setup of you about to talk and then the you talking. There's 2 cuts.
Oh man, it was.
So-
It was just like it was one of those ones where you don't actually know what's going on, and it had so much potential to
The
be
cast was
really
great.
fantastic, and the story was great. I was right in.
For a basic like, and it had
Disappointing,
Tony
just
Jai.
bad
and it's
editing.
Bad editing, bad
Tony
editing.
Jai is an amazing stunt guy. Like, dude's one of the best Muay Thai fighters in the world.
He can do his own stunts.
He did Ombak.
The dude can do his own stunts,
Yeah.
except that there's no point in having him there doing his own stunts if you got to cut to his knees.
He gets rammed into a wall 3 times, and there was 9
Does
cuts.
do a
for
take.
it. There was
Yeah,
the setup for
rotates.
it, the hit, then the impact, then the reset. So it was like 12 cuts for 3
It was
hits.
worse than Born Identity.
Now, the
was
one thing I'll
I
say
do
is it's the same editor that did Resident Evil, the last one, and a lot of people said the same thing about the last
Yeah,
Resident Evil. There was a lot of editing issues.
So he's a bad editor.
Well,
Oh.
he still put a movie together.
Yeah,
but
no. Look, I wouldn't say he's a bad editor because he's obviously getting work.
Okay,
And,
hold on.
he's
I
got a
would go-
particular style that I find a little too energetic.
No, I think he's a bad editor for the movie choices he's done.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I would say he knows how to put a movie together. The cinematography was great and everything.
He'd put
but,
together a really mean YouTube clip though.
Is that your 5?
Yeah, I want an honourable mention to. Have you guys seen the Far Cry movie?
Nathan Fillion?
No, the Far Cry movie was
Didn't
good.
everyone want Nathan Fillion to be the Far Cry?
Yeah, and they nearly got
Far
that.
Cry
But there was a
Because
Far
Nathan
Cry
Fillion
movie.
was like a Far Cry guy in a YouTube video.
And he would do an amazing job. They nearly got it over the line, I think, from memory, and then something didn't happen. But yeah, there was a Far Cry movie. I own it at home.
Is it any good?
It's actually not a bad movie. It's got that whole nearly Dolph Lundgren-y vibe and all that.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
I would have put Resident Evil higher, but I don't like zombies.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
So
fair.
that's literally the only reason. Like, I'm not a zombie person, but I think it did a great job.
That first one when it came out was revolutionary.
Yeah,
It was really good.
Yeah, it was a good balance between scary but action, and a good pace too.
And Marilyn Manson's soundtrack,
Yeah.
mint.
Yeah.
So we've talked about our favourites.
All right, jump into what you'd like to see, and we'll go reverse order. Chris, you can
I
go
was going to
first.
say firstly, just real quickly before what we'd like to see. Let's just touch on real quickly the bad stuff, and then we'll roll out and we'll finish up with what we'd like to see. So I know you said it, Jen, but for me the ultimate worst adaptation in history is Mario.
It's on my top list and on my worst list.
And I've got a lot of honourable mentions in the bad list. Like I think DOA was a really terrible movie, which is Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Terrible movie, had the Aussie actress in it and all that. I don't think it was their fault, just bad casting, bad movie.
I'm sure there's heaps you forget too, but
There's heaps. Like I thought Max Payne was a bit of fun. I didn't mind that. I don't think it was a good adaptation.
it wasn't a good adaptation. I really liked the games.
Who started that? Was
Nah,
that
Mark
Michael
Wahlberg.
Mann?
Did they do any of the slow motion?
Yeah, they did it.
Yeah, I remember
Because they
that.
also did, there was a couple of reasons why they did it, but
The scene out the window, wasn't it?
yeah,
Go to
there
the
was a
window,
couple of moments, but I didn't mind it
Because the game was big with slow motion. Because
yeah,
I
they-
loved
a lot
the
of
Max
darkness.
Payne game.
There's been a couple of bad movies out there. I didn't like the Need for Speed movie. I thought that was a piece of crap.
So look, I don't even think I've seen it, but I watched the trailer just before this, and it was
yeah.
just as bad.
I can't even like.
What movie did I say just before? Prince of Persia.
Yeah, was that?
That-
I thought
was that
Prince of Persia was crap. I thought.
Look, I didn't
Is
mind
that a
it,
Disney
but
film?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those ones. There was a Final Fantasy movie. I think it looked great. Actually, there was a Final Fantasy bigger, like the more Japanese movie that was pretty cool. But the Final Fantasy movie
one
that made it
that
over here that had that.
That was
really-
revolutionary.
It was not a great movie.
Looked
Yeah,
pretty.
no,
The movie was.
The really cool concept of that landing gel, where they would shoot the gel thing and land. There was another movie that looked really cool, was more game-like. But then there was, so I've got Hitman, Prince of Persia, Max Payne, Doom, Battleship.
Is that I don't know. That's
Battleship was
is that-
based
was
on a
based
board
on a
game
game.
though.
Yeah.
Rampage with the
I couldn't
Rock.
get through that.
With the Rock, it's nothing like the game. It kind of isn't like the game, but it's crap.
I don't know. I
In
wasn't in the
adaptation
mood when I
sense.
watched it, so I got not even halfway through.
Angry Birds is a crap movie as well. I think kids liked it because they made two of them. That's most of the movies. Like just looking at them. So
I mean, Double Dragon.
Yeah.
That's a
Double Dragon, like I only watched it the other day, and it's just how to get it wrong. Like it was made at the similar era of Mario, and they
you've got
so wrong.
look, you've got Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, which I love because they're dumb fun.
Oh,
and then
Tekken
you've got,
was terrible.
Then you've got
Tekken.
then you've got what was the movie that you just said then?
Double Dragon.
Double Dragon, which is just dumb. So you've got
It's-
dumb fun, and then you've got
It's
dumb.
so dumb. Like I think a lot of them they hand them to people that don't understand the words.
So what movie would you like to see made from a game, or what game would you like to see made into a movie? And if you can, who would you like to see do it?
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Firstly,
actors' names.
I just wanted to throw out an honourable mention purely because you brought it up and I didn't think about it. Warhammer would be sick.
Yeah, that's more a board game. But
I don't know.
it is-
It's a board game and video game,
It is,
but
yeah.
I don't know how you'd pull it off. It's one of those ones that I think would nearly
There's
fall on its
that
face.
there's
as
that
well.
fan thing on YouTube that looks freaking sick.
Oh yeah. I'll throw up.
Archie, whatever.
Because
that-
that's
Just do
sick,
stop motion.
I was going to say
Even
actually.
Warhammers.
I think. Okay. So I think Warhammer would be amazing to do like scale it back to Necromunda to begin with, and do seasons and slowly get bigger as you worked it out. And now that they've got a volume, I imagine now that we can shoot in a volume like Mandalorian, I imagine that kind of storytelling could potentially be not far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they could pull it off with Starship Troopers, like that whole space vibe and all that, with,
Totally!
like,
Starship Troopers is almost it.
Yeah, that was like the
Tyranids versus the Space Marines. Not
Okay,
Space Marines,
so-
who are the army guys? I can't think of them.
It's been a while since I played the Commander guys.
Yeah.
All right, I'll kick us off. So, Ski Free, I'd love to see as a creature feature. The old classic, trying to get away
Yeah, I
from
know the
it,
one.
You know,
It's all about the abominable snowman.
Could you
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it what horror style?
No, you're kind of, but it's like his journey down the hill.
Is Adam Sandler the star?
I don't know. No, being more serious, Metal Gear Solid.
That is epic.
Shot in the
Sweet.
style of, your Mission Impossibles.
When
and
you
all
said
kind of
that,
stuff.
I was so excited.
Like, I honestly think it would be sick. Now, as to who would play it, I kind of don't know.
I don't care about who would play it, but who do you think would? Who do you think should make it?
Mission Impossible people, maybe? No, I don't want Tom Cruise as the actor.
No, actor-wise, I was literally thinking, I just had someone.
But
Because he needs to be sort of gruff.
Hugh Jackman could potentially do it with his look nearly from Logan, but not quite as old. Like,
What about Josh
Brolin?
Brolin or something like that?
Oh yeah, he's getting a bit old as well.
Maybe we need a new actor. Anyway,
What about the guy from Tom Clancy show at the moment? We're married to
Chris Pine.
Emily Blunt.
Oh, yes.
anyway, maybe we can throw it out to them and they put it in the suggestion.
That's mine. Metal Gear Solid in the sense of Mission.
You write a comment
It's
about
it's
who
a
you
bit
think
more-
should make it or who should star in that one. That's when you said that, I was so excited.
Going in reverse. That's you then.
That's you,
That's
Josh.
me. So I've got two, but realistically they're about the same theme. So either Mech Warrior,
Krasinski.
Mech Warrior.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a Mech Warrior
I'd love to see a
film.
good
Which
Mech
is
film
touching
again.
on, like we touched on it last time too,
Oh,
because
good
they're
Mech
not
film.
bad.
I just want to see that. But if I couldn't have that because like it was hard to do a story in that, Horizon Zero.
Zero Dawn. Oh, yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
That'd be a
Okay.
really
That'd be
great
number two.
concept.
That'd be a really
great
good film.
concept.
You
I
could do that
would.
well, yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, it's got kind of mechanical dinosaurs. Like,
Yeah.
what more could you want?
I think
Dino Rider,
that'd
that's
be
more
pretty
what
cool.
I want. Dino Rider.
Well, I mean, when we do cartoon adaptations, we'll go to that. We'll go to that
Content to
one.
movie.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say Biker Mice from Mars then. Dino Rider.
Honorable mention for
Street
that episode on this one. Street Sharks, yeah.
Imagine that movie.
So yes, they are my two. Jen, what's yours?
So, one, I don't know necessarily how you do it, whether you do it like in like real actors or whether you would go animation, but Among Us I think would be a really funny style. Like you could really...
You could do a fun animation with that.
You could either do a really fun animation or you could do a really dark...
And you know what? Like you could, because you can start on Polos,
just
like,
aliens now?
and then go to the Skeld, and then go to like the different like places,
Yeah,
and then whatever the monster thing is follows them.
Yeah.
So there is potential for quite an epic story there.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of room for mystery as well because it is a whodunit sort of thing.
Yeah.
It could be.
You want to go in? It's just people walking around.
It'd be super hard though, I reckon,
I
to
agree.
get right. It
My
would-
other one is, I don't think you guys know the game, but it's called Detroit. It's basically like a butterfly effect style game.
Okay.
Set in like a futuristic world with like AI robots and stuff that look like people. And like you're following three different characters, a woman, a rebellious male robot, and a robot that is a detective.
Okay.
And they're like the three main characters.
So is it a bit like Blade Runner meets Cyberpunk?
I guess I really loved the style of game. The main character one of the main characters, I don't know his name, so I'll have to tell Chris later and you can kind of put his photo up or something. But he would definitely play that character because it's his face.
I so hope
As
when
the-
people are watching it, when you do that, there's a face that goes up.
It is now.
But yeah, it's like a really futuristic world. The detective is trying to find the rebellious guy because he's leading a rebellion.
So really intriguing story.
Yeah, because the robots, they can't defy their master except when something happens where their personal choice flips the switch, and then suddenly, like, they're starting to lead a rebellion like we are our own people.
Kind of sounds a bit like iRobot.
I guess, yeah, but
iRobot
like,
wasn't as good because it was just a Will Smith movie.
yeah, but this, like, I really loved Detroit, and I feel like that as a movie could be something really cool. Something maybe you guys could check out.
I'll have a bit of a YouTube about it.
Dan.
Alright, so mine is The Legend of Zelda.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, and the
I don't
reason
know
for
what
this...
I don't know what I'm more...
Alright, so you'd pull it off Lord of the Rings, the first movie style. The reason why I say this is,
Yeah.
I remember when I went in the cinemas and watched the first movie of Lord of the Rings, I remember getting the same adventurous feeling that I got as I play.
I've got a new time, man.
Would you make it a young kid or would you make it someone older? How would you, like, what do you think?
Teenager.
You'd probably
15,
go
16.
for the more,
15, 16.
Yeah.
Not Tom
older
Holland, but that kind of person. Like the guy that plays Spider-Man.
yeah.
So you'd get an 18 to 21-year-old
That
playing a
kind of
15-year-old.
person. That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
That kind of person that looks young.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember like just the sense of adventure that you got from the first one and things like that, and where they're like walking to the different areas. I had that same feeling that I got with Zelda. So if they're able to sort of pull it off sort of in that way, I reckon it would be really cool.
I think I worked out what potentially, because I was thinking about it and I was like, what would the tone and the mood be? And I think you'd have to be really careful that you don't end up doing what Warcraft did, which was, I think Warcraft is a light game, like it's not a heavy game, but I don't know that translates to film, because when you think about Lord of the Rings, it was really grounded. It was really grounded and gritty, and I think that's what a film needs to be. Yeah,
you could start
and
off
tough.
light, because I mean, you start.
I know,
The story
but
always
you gotta be
starts
careful.
small,
You gotta be careful.
and you start off in your village,
Yeah.
but then you can have those dark tones. Because just
I
like
love the
in
idea.
Lord of the
So
Rings,
pumped, so
it started
pumped.
off light.
Totally.
You know, you're in Frodo Baggins's like Shire.
So pumped.
You know, a nice little area. But then
I
as he
like it.
starts going out, it starts getting
I like it.
more and more.
Now, the reason we didn't talk about The Witcher on here is that's a TV series. As we've said, it's been movie adaptations. But for those out there that are sitting there going, The Witcher, The Witcher, The Witcher, it's a TV series. We're using movies today.
I haven't even seen it.
It's not bad. I'm not a big Henry Cavill fan. I liked him more as a villain.
Okay.
In Mission Impossible Fallout, when he just for you.
Oh, is that the guns guy?
It's Mustachio.
Pistachio, yeah, that's what I think.
But yeah, that's why we didn't bring it up. Also, I know some of you guys.
And any other ones that we didn't bring up, it's
Oh, yeah.
because
That was
we've
pretty
totally
epic.
forgotten about them.
That was pretty epic.
So that's it for today. There's our ideas. Let us know what
Write in the
movies
comments,
you
what ones-
liked of movie adaptation, game adaptations, or what you'd like to see made into one. Next week we're going to do something a little different. We're going to actually talk about music video clips.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So, like, we're not just going to always talk about movies. We are going to venture out, mainly sci-fi and that post-apocalyptic vibe. Why? Because they're so cinematic and beautiful, and we
Yeah.
want to talk about why they work and that kind of influence. But otherwise, that's it from us. As always, thanks heaps for checking us out. Hit the like, comment, subscribe button, all that kind of mumbo-jumbo-ness, and peace out.
And Kathleen Kennedy, I want to see Dark Forces movie.
Oh, and Old Republic. Oh no,
Old
no.
Republic, yeah, okay.
Well, no, what's
So-
the game, the one that I killed everyone in the
Channel
crowd?
9. Channel 9.
Any of
Seriously,
the-
Kyle
any of the
Katarn,
games.
man. Kyle Katarn. Just get Kyle Katarn.
Anyone
Honestly.
I killed
All right, done.